Leave her alone, V. She'll get it together. But times like this, she prefers to be alone.
Okay. I get that.
Hello, fellow gamers. Here we go again. A new, highly anticipated game that is ultimately broken and surrounded by controversy. A new game where they hype it up for years and years, and then it releases and is a mess and ultimately buggy and unfinished. It seems like it happens every time a new AAA game is released. But what if I told you that there is a way to prevent this from happening in the future, and the workers at CD Projekt Red could fundamentally change the gaming industry?
To progress toward the ideal of an America in which every worker will be able to provide his family at all times with an ever-rising standard of American comfort.
No matter how much you like Cyberpunk 2077, you have to realize that this game is broken for the vast majority of gamers. And it is looking like the directors at CDPR gave misleading information to their shareholders, to Sony, to Microsoft, and most importantly, to you, the gamer. However, one of the worst things they did was choose short-term profit over the well-being of their workers. CDPR and many other AAA developers are known for crunching their workers for 60-hour-plus work weeks and capping overtime. Not only is overworking your workers just immoral, but it actually produces worse outcomes and worse products. Cyberpunk 2077 is a perfect example of this. But it didn't have to be this way. The workers of CDPR told the directors and top brass multiple times that they would not be able to release the game in a proper state. However, the directors pushed them to release so that they could make money now rather than making a game that all gamers could enjoy.
Calm down, for fuck's sake!
So this is where workplace democracy comes in. If the workers at CDPR own 20% or more of the company, this would have never happened, because the workers would be able to actually have a voice in the decisions being made. Under the current system, these world-class developers not only are ignored, but they don't even have a proper monetary stake in the company. If CDPR workers own 20% or more of the company, then together they could have formed a true partnership with the directors of CDPR, and this could have been avoided.
What?
The workers at CD Projekt Red are gamers just like you and I. They understand what makes a game fun, what tiny touches improve the experience, and what is a finished product, unlike these directors and investors who only care about immediate profit. And you are probably already asking, okay, how do I actually achieve 20% or more ownership? And you'd be right to ask that. This can be achieved in many ways. You can push the government to give you a low-interest government-backed loan, you can acquire loans from many local and commercial private banks, and you can form a union to push your CEOs, bosses, and board of directors to sell a portion of their shares to the workers. And that is why I am calling on CDPR staff to strike. Do not work. Do not fix the issues that your bosses made. Make them bleed money until they give you a proper stake within the company. It won't be easy, but with 20% or more ownership, you now have direct control. You not only will increase the wealth for you and your fellow workers, but you can also make the workplace more democratic. You can elect people to fight for your interests within your company. If your bosses suck, vote them out. If you don't like your pay or the working conditions, then you can change them. CDPR staff are in a unique position that could change the landscape of gaming by striking. You, the workers that brought us some of the best games this decade, could grasp onto your future and change this horrible industry by stepping up and saying no. So what will you do about it?